Hello, thanks for clicking on my video and welcome to my review of the AEG Ultramix KM4000 mixer. Now, no one's going to proclaim me the next Gordon Ramsay, but I like to think that I can hold my own in the kitchen. Normally, like most men, I do everything manually, so whether it's kneading dough, whether it's mixing up a storm, I'm putting the work in. But we live in quite busy times, I'm getting busier, and let's face it, I'm a little bit lazy. I'd rather spend 15 minutes with my feet up on the sofa with a cup of tea rather than doing all the work in the kitchen. So I was delighted to get the chance to review the AEG Ultramix KM4000 mixer to see if it could improve my culinary skills and make everything I do in the kitchen that little bit easier. Let's get the product. So the first thing you notice, it's quite a heavy box. Now, I know weight doesn't guarantee quality, but it's a good early indication that you've spent your hard-earned money on something of a bit of substance. So if you bear with me, I'll get it out of the box and we can take a tour. So now that we have the mixer out of the box, let's take a little look at the contents. First and foremost, you're going to see the star of the show, the Ultramix KM4000 mixer. First thing you'll notice is the absolutely stunning colour. The vibrant red will look brilliant in any kitchen, especially in mine when it matches the rest of my red items. Unlike many mixers, you actually get two bowls with the KM4000. First, you get the larger 4.8 litre bowl. You also get this additional smaller 2.9 litre bowl. Now, I like to think I get value for money, so two bowls instead of one definitely makes me think I get a bargain with this device. Attachments, you get three attachments. You get the whisk, you get the beater, and you get the additional dough hook. Now, over the years I've picked up a lot of gadgets for the kitchen. Most of them are resigned to that cupboard down there. We're not going to open it, we're not going to take a look at them. But I have a feeling that the KM4000 will not be resigned to that cupboard. It's going to take pride of place on my worktop, and the versatility of this device is the thing that's going to make sure it stays as a permanent fixture in my kitchen. Finally, in the box, you get your splash guard. So when the device is in operation, when your bowl is in place, the splash guard will stop all those messy accidents with all the wet liquid. I'm quite a messy person in the kitchen. Anything that can try and prevent that is okay in my book. Now let's have a little look at how it works. So you see the handy little lever on the side. This is your locking mechanism. So the device, very sturdy, won't lift until I press that lever. Just a gentle push on the lever and up comes the device. Release the trigger and it locks it in place. So while you're working, while you're putting your bowl in, while you're adding your ingredients, there's no chance of the mixer falling down and causing an accident. Push the lever again and it locks back in place. Now, I've already pointed out it's quite a heavy device that's unlikely to slip around your work surface while you're working with it. This is helped by the fact that AEG have put rubber feet on the bottom, so there's less chance of any accidents while you're working with it. Two final things to mention. Firstly, you've got the expansion mechanism at the front. You can buy additional attachments for the AEG, things like meat grinding. These don't come with it, these are optional extras, but it's good to know that when you've made an investment in a device like this, you have the option to take it even further in the future. Finally, on the other side, we have our power button. So quite often, mixers have 10 speed settings and the AEG is no different, but the main difference between the AEG and many others, it's a dial to operate it rather than a slider. I like to think that gives me a little bit more precision control over what I'm doing. Spin the dial, set it to the setting that you want, and you're good to go. So that's a quick tour of what you get in the box. Let me get the device plugged in and we can give it a go. So now it's time to give my mixer a road test. I'm going to knock together the topping for a cheesecake, so I'm going to use the paddle beater. But just to show you how that you put this on, line up your attachment with the insert, push, twist, and that's it locked in place. Push, twist, and release. Really, really simple. Let's just put it back on and we're good to go. So let me just get some ingredients in and we'll give it a shot. In goes my cream cheese. Let's make my cheesecake really healthy. In goes my chocolate spread. And let's see how we get on. I'm going to use the small bowl. To use the bowl, place it in the slot, twist, and that locks it in place. Pull the safety mechanism, lower, release, that's locked in, and we're ready to go. I'm going to start really slow. I'm going to twist the dial to 1 or 2 just to get the machine working and see what else we notice. So that's my machine on. It's starting to mix away. Just going to stop it for a second. You may have noticed the blue LED light. I'm a typical boy. Add any LED lights to anything and I'm going to like it. But in this case, it's not just for the aesthetics. The LED lights also illuminate the bowl so that you can see what you're mixing. So I'm just going to switch it on and then we'll have another look. So there you can see the range of speeds from 1 all the way up to 10. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the camera closer and we'll have an even better look at what's going on. One of the things I really like is the size of the attachments. So as you can see, nothing's getting mixed, nothing's getting missed, the entire mixture is getting combined. There's nothing left at the side of the bowl, nothing that you're going to have to do manually once you're finished. I'm just going to get this working, get it finished, and then we'll see where we're at. Now something I also like making is homemade pizza. Kneading dough for 15 minutes, not my cup of tea. So let's see how the Ultramix KM4000, its dough hook, in a little bit of time can get my pizza dough working. Because dough starts off quite wet, I'm going to use the splash guard this time. Splash guard in place, let's get mixing. Check on it. It's no longer wet, so I don't need the splash guard anymore. My dough's coming together. Just going to give it a little bit longer and then we'll see how we're getting on. Let's just check on my dough. And there we have perfect springy pizza dough, just like they have in Italy. I'm going to leave that to prove. I'm going to get the oven on. I'm going to make my dinner. I'll be back very soon with my final summary of the AEG Ultramix KM4000. Well, having put the AEG Ultramix KM4000 to the test, it's time for me to sum it up. my top 3 things that make this a fantastic device. Firstly, the striking looks. It's going to take pride of place in any kitchen. From a personal point of view, I love the LEDs, not just the cosmetic ones, the LED underneath that illuminates the bowl while you're using it. And finally, the fact that you get not 1 but 2 bowls, so it definitely feels like you get value for money when you purchase this device. The negatives? Well, the only consideration that I would urge you to think about is the size and weight of the device. It's not something that you're going to want to pick up and put away in a cupboard anytime you're not using it, but with the way it looks, you'll be more than happy with it taking pride of place as the star of the show in your kitchen. Having never used another mixer, I can't really compare it to other devices and say whether the AEG is better or worse than them. So what I can do is try and ascertain whether you would be happy with your purchase should you shell out for the AEG. With the extra bowl, with the versatility of the device, with the beautiful red design, I think you'd be more than happy with the AEG Ultramix taking its position in your kitchen. So from me, it's a big thumbs up. I know I'm happy with mine, I'm sure you will be with yours. Guys, that's the end of my review. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. If you do decide to buy one, please give me your feedback in the comments. And all that's left to say is, time for you to go cook. Thank you.